what's annoying me about it is that time's standing still. Oh no, my battery's about to run out. No. Hello folks, I am back. I am just going to do a quick get ready with me today. Hopefully just a little bit of editing needed. My voice is really weird. I've got a little bit of a cough just now, so hopefully that will be all the editing I need. But I'm just going to do a quick get ready with me. I want to do a nice kind of glowy face, and I'm going to use a colour that I don't tend to use a lot. I actually don't have any eyeshadows in the right colours, so I'm going to be using a couple of other things, so bear with. I want to do pink, which, like I say, I don't have a lot of, so I'm going to have to be using things like blush to get the right colours that I want. So I've actually only got 2 blushes as well, so one of which is kind of a beachy blush, so it's going to be a very weird attempt at things. I looked at all of my palettes. I don't have any pinky colours. This is probably some of the pinkiest colours that I have, which are not even pink, so it's going to be odd. But yes, we're just going to jump right into it. So first things first, I'm going to just use my Tarte Shape Tape and my Beauty Blender just to prime my eyelids. And yes, I think it'll just be like a chatty get ready with me, just to find out what you guys have been doing, how you guys have been getting on, fill you in. Not much has really gone on in my life to be filling you in on, to be honest. I haven't bought my microphone yet, so please bear with me. But it is the next thing I'm wanting to buy. I actually think I'm probably going to order it tonight so that I've got it for the coming videos, so hopefully that'll, I don't know how long it'll take to arrive, with everything sort of taking longer with the Rona. All I can do is order it and have a see, shan't we? So that will be the next steps. But yeah, I've, like I say, not been really getting up to much to pass my time in quarantine. It's actually really quite emotionally taxing, I've found, is that I thought before all of this I was having quite, like I say, I've had a hard year, and I kind of was looking for a time where things would sort of stand still and I could start to like take a breath and not be so busy with work, so that I could think about stuff that was getting to me or upsetting me and how to sort of tackle those things. That's all I wanted. I wanted time to stand still, and that's kind of what's happened. And what's annoying me about it is that time's standing still. Oh no, my battery's about to run out. No. Okay, so my camera ran out of battery, so we're going to try this on my phone. I am using a mirror behind to try and see if I can see myself, so this is just going to go amazingly. So we've got to do what we've got to do while my camera battery charges. So I'm just going to use one of the colours in the Carly Bible palette just to blend in my higher crease. Oh yay, and now there's people outside making noise. Everything's determined to get in my way today. But it's fine, we're here, we're doing it, we're all good. Yeah, I don't really have any pinks in my collection, so this is going to be a little bit hard, but it definitely means that I want to go and get some. So I was looking at like different palettes with like cute little pink colours in it, so things like the Norvina palette, and it's hard to get a hold of things like KKW and Kylie Cosmetics here, so I don't know about that, but it's maybe something we can look into. Camelba blush, which is, it's kind of a peachy colour. It's not exactly pink, but I'm going to use this as a transition shade as well, and just do that in the lower crease. Never used blush on my eyes before. I think before I got cut off, I was talking about how, you know, I wanted the world to stand still so that I could kind of process everything that had happened in the last couple of years, and then with Corona, that's kind of what's happened. You know, I'm getting paid to stay at home, and I can do all the stuff that I wanted to do in that time that I never felt I had time to do before, except my motivation is so low that I feel really, I don't know, I feel guilty for kind of sitting around and doing nothing or watching TV, and I'm just so tired all the time. Like it's emotionally draining, I feel. So if there's anybody else who feels like that, please don't be mad at yourself or you know, be hard on yourself. I think that's really important. Like I've kind of just, I was being really hard on myself at first, and now I'm just kind of like, do you know what, there's no set way to react to this situation. So you know, you've just got to deal with it how you can, and everybody's in a different situation. I think one of the things, I'm just going to be a bit outspoken about it now, is that one of the things that kind of annoys me is when people ask me, you know, like, oh, quarantine must be so easy for you, you've got nobody to like deal with, no kids to look after, it must be so peaceful. Yeah, but, and I get that, it must be really difficult to entertain kids at home, but I think that, to me, that statement bugs me, because yes, I don't have anybody else to look after, but I also don't have anybody else to talk to, and you know, I won't be the only one in this situation, and I might be one of the few that takes it personally when folks say that, but to me, I'm very much a believer in, you know, like everybody's in their own situation, and nobody's, you know, some situations are worse than others, but nobody's got a right to judge other people or look at other people like it's like look down on that situation sort of thing. And to me, someone saying, oh, it must be so peaceful, it must be so easy, it must be so lovely, you're kind of belittling the struggle that I'm going through, which is, you know, not having, I mean, I have people to talk to, don't get me wrong, but you know, it's not the same when you're used to seeing your family every week, and you know, which everybody's dealing with, but not even having like another human soul in my house to speak to, you know, comes with its own challenges. So, you know, and people struggle with loneliness all the time, and you know, and it's a sad thing, and I think it's not touched upon enough. So yeah, that's my rant. I'm not going to rant about it anymore, but it was just something that kind of came to the forefront of my mind with all of this, I think. So but yeah, I had all these grand plans to be, you know, writing was a big one. I always wanted to write my own novel. Well, that hasn't happened. I haven't even started, haven't even thought about it. Main things that I've been kind of trying to keep up my time with is obviously walking the dogs. Really good to get out of the house once a day. Obviously TV, I feel really weird about TV. Does anybody else have this? Like, you know, you've got so much time to watch at the moment, but I have no interest almost. Like, you know, and obviously I would usually watch YouTube, but it's, you know, it's really hard for people to be putting out content when it's not a very inspiring time, is it? I know that I really struggled last week to look at something to film and things like that. So you know, it's a very strange time, but things like reading, colouring, I seen Jacqueline Hill does colouring, and then it reminded me that I had like 3 colouring books somewhere and pens, so I dug them out, and that's been quite good and quite therapeutic. I really enjoyed that. So yeah, I would highly recommend stuff like that. So just make sure that you're doing something that makes you happy anyway. So I also went in with my Lancome blush, and I kind of smushed this in all over the lids. It's not looking anywhere near as pink as I would like, but I can always recreate this when I have a bit more pink to use. What I do have is Rimmel Wonder Swipe in bright pink, which I believe it's a 2-in-1 liner to shadow. So I maybe should have used this first. Shake well before use. So let me just... yeah, my voice is really weird. I've got like a little, it's like a sticky throat. It's not like a full-on cough, but it's just ugh. But yeah, leave a comment down below if you feel like that same way about TV. Someone who's like a TV junkie like me usually, you know, I watch it quite a lot, and I'm just not interested. It's really weird. So so yeah, we shall have a little discussion about it down in the comments. This colour is so pretty. This was the pink that I was looking for in my life. So how does this work? I'm going to take a little pencil-y brush. Strange, but quite cute. So I'm just going to go up here. That is quite cute. I actually kind of want some more colours of this now. I've only ever used this as liner, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, that kind of makes me want to get some more colours. Look at how nicely it blends out. Hopefully you can see that. I enjoy. Very, very glittery, but that's okay. That's the only way I'm going to get pink on my eyelids, I believe, so we'll go with it. So just do the other eye. So yeah, let me know what you guys have been doing to like pass the time in quarantine. We can all be together. We're all together in this, so I have decided after last week and really struggling to motivate myself to do some YouTube videos, I believe it's time. I think the reason is because obviously this whole situation, but on top of that, I'm using the same makeup all the time and I'm not really branching out and getting creative. I really enjoyed doing the green look because, you know, it's not something I ever do. And it was a good challenge and I really, really enjoyed it. But see, if I'm not doing like my eyes, then, you know, I'm not really using any other products. Like I have the same foundation, the same concealer, the same palettes that I'm using, and it's just not very inspiring. So I think it's time that I just looked up in the mirror and noticed that my phone had stopped recording at some point. But I have no clue when. Today has been sent to test me. Okay, I think what I would like to do is just put this as a thicker line along my lash line. Do I want to try and do a wing? Probably not. It's quite cute. I'm gonna shake it up again. Honestly, I keep checking the camera now, like, oh my god, don't turn off. Jeez. What do we think? We shall see. Okay, so last but not least, for the eyes, I'm going to go in with the pink opal shade from the Alchemist palette with a teeny tiny brush here and pop that in the inner corner. I'm never sure where to put the inner corner highlight on my eyes. Is that weird? Right, okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go on to skin. I'm going to use my Banana Bright face primer first. Check that the camera's still on. And just going to put a light layer over my face. Oh, it smells so good. Then what I'm going to do, because I really, really want to be glowy, I'm going to use my strobe cream, and this is in the Gold Light. And I think I'm going to take a little bit on my beauty blender, just a little bit, and I'm going to apply it to like the higher points of my cheek, of my face, including the cheeks, just to give a little bit of a glow. Oh, I forgot how nice this stuff is, even on like naked skin. I might start using that. I haven't worn makeup at all, guys. It is horrendous. I feel bad for the people who are phoning me every day. Don't get to see this. So I'm gonna go in with the same foundation as normal. So the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in Barcelona. Give it a good shake. So like I say, I want something a little bit lighter. So again, I'm going to use my beauty blender instead of my brush for my makeup today. For my foundation today, which is not like me at all. So yes, your makeup recommendations would be so welcome. So if you either have maybe the Skin Feels Good or the Hydra Rescue from Estee Lauder, then maybe you could tell me which one you think is better, whether or not you'd recommend it. and I've seen a couple of reviews, and I'll do some more research as well, but obviously I would love to hear from you guys if you know about it, and just do first-hand reviews from you lovely lot. So there's that, and then like I say, I really want to be glowy. Now I did just find my stroke cream, so I may not need to buy this anymore, and it is actually changing my mind a little bit about buying it, but the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, which you can use as primer, you can use it as a highlight. Do you know what, I'm gonna blame Katie, i.e. Luster Lux, on YouTube for this, because I watched her most recent video is like a glowy skin video, like golden hour I think she called it, and oh my god, her skin's always to die for. And I literally took one look at the video and I was like, I'm gonna buy that, I'm gonna buy that. She uses The Skin Feels So Good, and it was when I did a little bit of research that I noticed that Estee Lauder have one now. Like I say, I love a long wearing foundation, and I believe Estee Lauder probably has a little bit more longevity and may be able to deal with the fact that I face touch all the time. So that was part of my reason swithering between the two, but that's the other thing that she uses, and it just gives such a beautiful glow, like. And so I was kind of like, oh, should I buy that as well? So that's two things that I'm thinking about buying. But yeah, obviously I kind of would like, the other things that I had in mind were, I used to have the Hourglass Vanish sticks. I absolutely loved this, like I loved it, and I was thinking about buying another one, but then I was like, I've always really liked Hourglass stuff. I don't know why, I'm just drawn to it. What can you say? So yeah, because I really liked some of the, is it Mood Glow or Glow? It's like the powder that they've got is also really nice, so I don't know whether to invest in something like that. I am proper babbling now. P. Louise, I wanted a makeup eyeshadow base that wasn't like that was quite white, didn't I? So yeah, that was the other kind of things, Hourglass and maybe P. Louise base. So yeah, please leave me your comments and ideas and stuff like that down below. I would love to get your first-time recommendations on what you think I should buy. I'm going to use my Jamie Genevieve U-Tan CBD tanning water on my neck and on my chest. I'm just nice and cozy today, guys. I am not fussed for getting dressed most days, to be honest. If I'm really, really honest with you. A little bit. I'm not going to go too ham with the concealer today. I have nowhere to go, nothing to do, no one to see. So that's the two types of things that I would like to do in quarantine that I haven't yet. Order more makeup and write. I always wanted to write a novel, so I really should just start, like, even if it's like map out characters or write one scene or something like that. I'm nearly 30 now. I am running out of time. Does anybody else ever feel like that? Like they're running out of time? I have felt like that since I was born, I feel. Not very good for my mental health, but it's okay. I survive. We're all good. Bronzer. Oh, I dug my thumbnail or something into it. Jeez, today is a weird day for filming. Shit is going down. Then let's go in with my Lancome blush because it's a little bit more pink. I'm going to go quite high up with this than I usually do. Okay, so that's most of the face apart from my lips. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to go with brow gel today. I cannot be bothered, I'm not going to lie to you. Cannot be bothered carving out my brows. So, just some Benefit Gimme Brow. Right, bottom lash line. A little fluffy brush into the Lancome pink blush and just blend that underneath the lash line. Now, this is the tricky bit, I'm going to utilise the Wonder Swipe underneath my lash line, not in my waterline, just underneath. Oh, I actually painted my actual eyeball there. Oh, that was definitely not what I was aiming for. See, guys, anybody can be a YouTube makeup artist. I have no talent whatsoever. But I'm still doing it. Okay, my review of the Wonder Swipe is really good. I really enjoy it, and if you get it in your eyeball, it doesn't really hurt that much either. So there you go. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. Turned out nice and pink. Man, imagine if I didn't have that Wonder Swipe. That look would not have gone anywhere near what I thought it was going to look like. Okay, I keep forgetting we've still got lips to do, so I'm going to quickly whack on some mascara. Okay, so lips I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in 15 Lover. It is a matte liquid lipstick. Okay, I'm going to wait for that to dry, and then I think I'm going to put something over the top, but I'm not sure. Yes, I think I have to because I've got glossy lids. I feel like I need a gloss. I need glossy lips to go with my glossy lids. Okay, so over the top, I am going to go in with Estee Lauder Pure Colour Gloss Vinyl Rose Lacquer. That's what I'm going to do. Maybe just in the middle. It's very pigmented. Okay, I think we are done. This is the finished eye look, well, makeup look. I really should go and straighten my hair, but actually I have talked through all of the points that I was going to talk through, and this is what came out. I am going to leave it there with my dodgy voice and my crap chat, so thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and also, like I say, if you've got any recommendations, please leave them down below in the comments and I will have a chat with you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Also look, it had hair in it there. I just looked up in the mirror and noticed that my phone had stopped recording at some point. But I have no clue when. Today has been sent to test me. Okay, here's your cute fish. I can't pose to save myself. My lips are dry. And Fix Plus. That was attractive. With Fix Plus. I need to do something about my baby hairs. No, don't step over my makeup, please. Good boy.